your better side?
I don't have a better side. Neither are very good. I don't mind which side I
Oh,
sit.
stop. We're still good, you think?
Yeah.
We look pretty.
Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover.
Hello, everyone. I'm Carlos. Welcome back to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. I'm at Bergdorf Goodman with Mr. Roja Dove.
And I'm thrilled to be here with my lovely friend.
So great to see you.
And we haven't seen each other for 4 years, and I can't
4 years.
believe it.
You were actually on my channel when I first started it 4 years ago, so
100%.
it's our 4-year anniversary.
But I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled we're celebrating together.
How was everything?
Everything in life's great.
You had a great flight?
Had a great flight over the state. So far it's been brilliant, and I'm going back on Sunday night. So just a few days.
Short visit.
Short visit.
So we're here celebrating the launch of your new, bigger and better Roja Dove counter at Bergdorf Goodman.
Yeah, well, it's not the real thing. We've moved location.
Okay.
And then we're building the new counter, but I don't think it goes in until February.
Oh, okay.
And
So
when that comes, there'll be a lot of very special things here that we don't normally sell in the States. So we
Wonderful.
bring everything basically.
I was wondering why I didn't hear much buzz about today's event, but I guess it was more of a press visit.
We just wanted to see a few people that we've known for a long time and like, you being of course one of them.
Thank you, thank you.
So today, my day started just so that your viewers know how I see you. I have breakfast with the New York Times. I've seen a woman I know who has her own fragrance blog review site to talk about something for next year. One other person and you, and that's it.
Thank you. I'm honored that you thought of me.
It had been too long. It was just that.
4 years. But I do follow you on all social media.
And I keep
follow-
my eye on you too.
I'm wearing one of your perfumes right now.
Thank you very much.
What were you going to say?
But I was going to say, I look at your posts, and I love some of the posts you put up because they make me smile. Because I always remember the person I met, and the warmth of the person I met.
Thank you.
4 years ago.
Ah, Roja Dove makes BFL blush. So what can we expect? Anything new and exciting happening, or?
Well, my most recent launch, as you know, was Shipwrecked Ordinaire.
Wearing it?
That's why I said, as you know. Because but it's a very special scent. I'm maybe one of the last people that uses oat moss in my creations. I love hearing what people talk about oat moss, that you can't use it, which isn't true, you can. But you have to remove certain molecules from it to be able to use it. But maybe in the end we can't use it anymore. So with Shipwreck Extraordinary, I thought, how do you make a shipwreck? Actually with no oat moss. It's the very first shipwreck I've ever made without oat moss in it. So that's one thing that's extraordinary about it. And then it has this big note of tuberose in it, but without the scent being sweet. So it's been very interesting, people's reaction to it. Everybody seems to have loved it. In Harrods, in the Perfumery, it's our biggest selling perfume.
Wonderful,
I'm really
that's great.
pleased about. So it's always great when you make something, in the end the customers decide is it good or not. It's that simple, it's out of my hands. So it's like giving something off to foster parents. You have to, they'll be kind to it and they like it and they nurture it. So then next year we'll bring all of the home scents here, which we're sold in Britain but not in America.
Okay.
So those will come.
Like candles and...
Candles and diffusers. So those should come around February, March. Not quite sure when.
Or will they be aromas from the line, or specifically for home?
Specific for the home.
Okay.
And I just made 3 new candles in the collection based around different cities that are important to me. London, because I was born there. Paris, because it's where I learned about perfume. And New York, because it was the first city I travelled to internationally. And it's a little twist around Central Park. Because I remember the first time I came here going to Central Park, I didn't know you had such a massive park in the middle. All the crazes that are there, which of course are what make a city fabulous. But you also have a lot of lime trees and cherry blossom. And I wanted to capture the sweetness of the blossom and the freshness of the park, but with the city behind.
Wow, that sounds exciting. That sounds really good.
Yeah, so you'll let me know, because we'll make sure that you smell it.
Thank you. How big is your line now? I mean, I love your work, and I have since the beginning, but it's hard to really keep up with your entire portfolio.
the trouble if you're a creative person, you can't suddenly stop one day, you know. So
I
it's
understand. I get that.
I've never counted how many perfumes there are. I'm going to say there are about 55, but I don't know if that's
Wow.
I don't know if that's a true number, but around that. Don't know what else to say. We now sell. If you think the brand is just 7.5 years old, we sell it in just over 500 shops now in 51 different countries we sell in, which I'm very proud of because the brand's totally privately owned. It's a very aggressive industry, as you know very well, with
yes.
enormous corporations that own so much of it. So I believe my brand is a perfect example that David really can beat Goliath. We launched it in Harrods, as you know. It's the most successful launch in Harrods history, which is not a small thing to say. And it seems that our brand has been successful because people who like my work don't like it, they love it. And they'll say kind things, and that makes it intriguing for somebody else, a friend, or if it's on like yours on the site, people go to see what they think. And so the word goes out and about. So it's taken on a life of its own, which makes me pinch myself because I could never have imagined it.
And you've been here in Bergdorf since the beginning, pretty much, right?
More or less since the beginning, indeed. And Tom, who runs the account here, who you know very,
Yes,
very well.
very well.
I've known Tom for years. And when we launched the brand, I asked 3 American friends in the industry, who do I get to represent my brand? Because the brand is only as good as the person behind the counter. And all 3 of them said individually, Tom, Tom, Tom.
Wow.
So I came in the next...
Glowing praise.
So I came in the next day, and we had to ask a question which Pat Saxby, the vice president here, very kind, because we said, don't know America, so how does it work? Can we take somebody to work for us? And she said yes, and so Dominic, who's commercial director, by the end of the day, Tom was working for us. We couldn't have somebody better than him.
Brilliant. That's
Because the
awesome.
customers love him.
Yeah, he really has a following.
And the other way around, he loves the customers. And it's totally that. Our brand is all about very, very personal interaction. It's like since I first met you, I know I don't stay in touch very often, but I do stay in touch.
You randomly poke your head in and say hello.
Thing, and
Yes.
and likewise with my customers, when I see somebody write about my work, I write to them, and people are always surprised, and I always write a thank you, and they say no thank you, and I say no thank you. I can make it, but you buy it and bring it to life. Perfume comes to life on your skin, as you know.
It's good to know that that you as a creator appreciate us,
Of course.
the reviews that we do, and when you see the owner of a company or the perfumer of a company come and say thank you, and it feels really good. It's just a great
people
feeling.
that don't are stupid. You know, look at how much stuff there is. And when somebody comes and they smell my work and they like it and say something kind about it, well, how lovely is that? I mean, it's just lovely.
Yes,
I don't know,
for sure.
people, it's, you know, I'm a gay man, I never would have children. These are kind of my children. So when somebody's saying something about them, they're saying about something that has a little bit of my soul inside. They have a little bit of me inside the bottle. And so it's very personal. I don't mind if people don't like it, you can't like everybody. So doing
Right.
those people, what I wouldn't like is if somebody said it's okay, because that says that it's boring.
You don't do boring.
No,
I'm sorry.
I don't
you
do
don't
boring.
do boring. So we'll wrap this up. We don't want to keep them too long and you too long. I appreciate your time. Is there 1 or 2 fragrances in particular that are near and dear to your heart, or is that like
Yeah.
saying,
There are, okay, if I'm remembered for anything, at the end, in the end of time, at the end of the days, I hope I'm always remembered for making Diaghilev. I'm extraordinarily proud of that perfume. It's big and it's baroque and it's unapologetic and it's everything, in my opinion, a fragrance should be. I hope that people adore my vetiver. Vetiver is of course ubiquitous, but I believe I do really good vetiver. But I had a vested interest. I made it for my partner, who always wore the most famous vetiver. The vetiver, when we trained, we were all told, this is the vetiver. And one day the formula was changed. So I made that as a present for him. And then,
Wow.
and then the last is my perfume.
yes,
Because,
which is wafting off of you incredibly right now as we speak.
so they're the three. Diaghilev, vetiver, and my perfume, Roja.
So thank you so much for your time. It's
So
wonderful
lovely.
to see
It's
you.
lovely to see you. Keep well, keep happy, and happy holidays to you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, click on the bell icon so you don't miss notifications on the reviews and interviews and giveaways and all the fun stuff
Subscribe!
at BFL. Take care, and we'll see you at the next video.
Bye.